Hey guys, it's Carnage6 back again with another review, and this time we have the Marvel Select Venom figure. I've been waiting a long time for this figure and I'm so excited to have it, so why don't we find out if it lives up to my expectations. First off, here we can see all the extra accessories he comes with. And here's what the back of the box looks like. Alright, and here he is out of the box, and he does look awesome. The big draw of this figure is that you can make him in whatever look you want. I mean, Venom's had a lot of looks over the years. And to be honest with you, this particular mode is not the mode I bought this for. But as you can see, it looks pretty cool. Now, I believe this is from the Madness series, if I'm correct. I think I stopped reading Venom comic books around that time, so I don't really remember the storyline. But anyway, it looks like he got all, went all crazy and multiple personality or something like that. I don't know, but it looks, I mean, this mode does look cool, but it's just not, for me, the reason why I bought him. But let's have a look at him. As you can see, he's got multiple heads here. Now, the cool thing is, and if I can hopefully be able to show you this, all the heads, well, not all of them, but most of them are individually articulated, as you can see down here. So that's pretty cool. The arms, he does have arms all over the place. Now, these arms here you just stick on. They come in the package, and they feature articulation 2 here. And as you can see here, so yeah, I mean, this is pretty cool. If you love the Madness series, then you'll love this figure. So anyway, if you want to transform him out of this mode, this is basically just a backpack and you just lift it off. And you can pull out the extra arms here, which just fit on little holes here on his arms. And there you go. So let's see what else this Venom figure can do. Okay, I have to admit that this look here, the one that I have right now, this is the reason why I bought this figure. This is kind of known as the McFarlane look, his first appearance. And we've never gotten a McFarlane version of Venom. When I first saw the prototype pictures of this, I was like, I have to buy this figure immediately. But if you're a fan of another form of Venom, do not worry, because he comes with tons of accessories. So let's try taking the head off here. And here we have, I can put it on, the Eddie Brock kind of transformation look here. You can see that. I mean, that looks pretty cool. Sort of Eddie Brock transforming into Venom. I do have a little bit of a problem with this head. It seems a bit too big. I mean, if you compare it to the other head here, it doesn't quite look like it actually fits in there. It looks like his head, his normal head, is way too big to fit inside this. It doesn't even look like it would even fit in this mask, but whatever. It's still cool. And the other thing you can do with it is pop this head off. And then we have the more, I guess, modern looking version of Venom. See if I can zoom in a little bit better. With his tongue hanging out. The slobbery tongue kind of look. And this is how most people know Venom. This mode looks cool. I do have a little bit of a problem with it, because if you turn it sideways, the jaw thing looks really weird, but as long as you keep them facing front like this, you really shouldn't have any problems. Now, another thing you can do with this figure is, if you do not like these open hands here, these open monster hands, I like them, but if you don't, you have other options. You can pull them off, and you have a set of closed fists. So like I said, this figure has many, many, many display options. And for a true Venom fan, that's kind of what you want. You're not just stuck with one kind of look for him. And there we go. Alright, so the display options don't end there. If you want, you can do things like you can take his backpack here that comes with extra arms and stuff, and you can pull the extra hands off of here and actually put those on as well. So again, even more display options. And that looks pretty cool. And if you really want to get crazy, you can take that head off, and you can take the heads off of here, off of the backpack. Oops, I'm throwing them all over the place. And see, like, you can take one of the Madness heads there, stick it on there. It doesn't work too well, but it kind of does, and that looks kind of weird. And if you even want to get even more crazy and stupid, you can take like the little heads and stick them on there. And that just looks dumb, but hey, you can do it, so, you know, even more options for you there. Now, as for articulation, this guy features quite a lot. Let me show you, and hopefully I can remember all of them. He does have the head that goes back and forth, 360, up and down a little bit, not too much. You can, you know, because it pops off, it doesn't go all the way back, but that's cool. The arms here seem to be on, well, you can spin them all around, 360, in and out. The top of the arm here turns 360. You have a bend at the elbow, which I thought also spins, but it doesn't. And the hand here spins 360. Doesn't really go in and out too much. The top of the chest features a joint. Again, I can't get it to go all the way around, but you can move it up and down a bit and side to side a bit. The bottom of his chest here does spin 360. Okay, now the top of his legs here, they go in and out and forward and back. The top of his leg spins 360. He does have a knee joint, and he has a joint in the feet, but it seems to only go forward and backwards. I guess there's no, I guess there wasn't. I thought there might be side-to-side motion in the feet, but there really isn't. All in all, for me, that's good enough, and I think it's quite a lot. And now it's comparison time. Here we have Venom next to, well, the only Spider-Man figure I could find. And I believe this Spider-Man figure is about Marvel Legends height. So as you can see, this Venom is significantly bigger than Marvel Legends. But it could still fit in. It all depends on your personal preference, really. If you think of the Venom from like the video games, the old Sega video game and the Capcom, the Marvel vs. Capcom video games, then this Venom figure fits right in, because in those games he was kind of a big, huge Hulk kind of character. But if you're going more for the traditional comic look, he's a bit too big to fit in. Personally, I don't really mind it. And considering how good this Venom figure is, I will display it with my Marvel Legends because I really don't have that many Marvel Selects. And I think it'll look just fine. Alright guys, so that's it for my review of the Marvel Select Venom figure. Now I gotta say, I really love this figure. From the moment I first saw the sculpt at Toy Fair, I knew I was going to buy this figure no matter what. And that's for the simple reason that it was the McFarlane version of Venom, the first appearance. And as I've said before, we've never gotten a first appearance Venom figure. I think, personally, it looks the best. And this figure does an accurate job of representing that. Now, add on to that all the extra parts you get, all the accessories. You can pretty much do Venom in any look that you like. So if you're a fan of the Madness Venom, there you go. If you're a fan of the more exaggerated slimy tongue Venom, you got that covered too. The posing options on this guy are just, through the roof. You can swap out all the heads, you can swap out all the hands that come in this thing. So whatever your iconic look for Venom might be, I have a feeling this figure covers it. Now, with all that said, is there something that could be done better? Is there any problems with this figure? Yeah, there is. On my figure, I don't know if you can see it, but right about here, the paint is kind of sloppy on the white there. Not a minor thing, and I don't really think this is a problem with everyone's figure, probably just my luck. The other thing is that I would have really liked to see a normal Eddie Brock head, like completely normal, not the sort of half-transformed version. To me, if we had gotten that, this would have been the ultimate Venom figure. As it is, I still think this is the best Venom figure we've ever gotten to date. So I would not hesitate to go out and buy this figure right now. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. That's all for now, and I'll see ya.